The global perception of cannabis is undergoing a transformation, shifting from a stigmatized substance to one recognized for its potential benefits. Germany stands as a prime example, joining nations decriminalizing or legalizing cannabis for medical and recreational purposes. This move is seen as a progressive step towards modernizing drug policies. This wave of legalization marks a critical turning point, allowing for open dialogue and evidence-based policymaking. Governments are now more willing to engage with experts and the public to shape effective cannabis laws. The criminalization of cannabis fueled a dangerous black market and hindered scientific research. By legalizing cannabis, we can redirect resources towards better enforcement and scientific advancements. The trend towards legalization reflects a growing societal acceptance of cannabis and its potential applications. People are becoming more informed about its benefits and responsible use. As more jurisdictions embrace cannabis legalization, it is crucial to prioritize public health and safety through responsible regulation and education. Ensuring that the public is well informed will help mitigate potential risks. For decades, cannabis was shrouded in myths and misconceptions, often portrayed as a gateway drug that leads to harder substances. This narrative, fueled by decades of propaganda, has been largely debunked by scientific research and changing societal attitudes. Studies have shown that cannabis has a range of effects, many of which are not as harmful as once believed. One of the most persistent myths is its supposed gateway effect, suggesting that cannabis use inevitably leads to the use of more dangerous drugs. However, research shows that most cannabis users do not go on to use harder drugs. Instead, factors like genetics, environment, and mental health play a more significant role in substance abuse. These factors are far more influential in determining an individual's likelihood of developing substance abuse issues than cannabis use alone. While cannabis is generally considered less harmful than alcohol and tobacco, it is not without risks. Responsible use and awareness of potential adverse effects are crucial. Adverse effects can range from short-term impairments, such as memory and coordination issues, to an increased risk of mental health problems in some individuals. Understanding these risks is essential for making informed decisions about cannabis use. The landscape of cannabis use is complicated by the increasing potency of products, which has evolved significantly over the years. Today's market is flooded with highly potent strains and concentrates, posing greater risks to users, especially those who are inexperienced or have underlying health conditions. This increase in THC concentration has coincided with a rise in emergency room visits related to cannabis use, highlighting the need for greater awareness and education. While not physically addictive like heroin or cocaine, cannabis can be psychologically addictive, leading to habitual use and dependency. Cannabis use disorder is characterized by a persistent inability to control use despite negative consequences, affecting personal and professional life. Early initiation of cannabis use, particularly during adolescence, has been linked to an increased risk of addiction and other adverse outcomes, including cognitive impairments and mental health issues. As cannabis becomes more accessible, emphasizing moderation and responsible use is crucial. Enjoying cannabis benefits while minimizing risks requires understanding limits and making informed decisions. Education and open dialogue are essential in promoting responsible use. Start low and go slow, gradually increasing dosage and being mindful of the body's response. Avoid cannabis use before activities requiring alertness like driving or operating machinery. By embracing a balanced approach, we can harness cannabis benefits while mitigating risks through education and responsible consumption practices.